This is the KUSI News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Sandra Moss.
And I'm Alan Denton. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Prosecutors say a 30-year-old Tierra Santa mother was in a drunken stupor at 11:30 in the morning when the family's German Shepherd mauled her 2-year-old son to death. Today, that mother stood before a judge and was sentenced. KUSI's John Soderman is in the newsroom tonight with details. John?
Thanks, Sandra. There was a very palpable tension in a San Diego courtroom this afternoon when this mother of 3 waited to hear what the judge would decide, probation or prison.
I failed as a mother, and I know that.
I failed as a mother, and I know that. The tragically sad confession of 30-year-old Valerie Carlson, the military wife who prosecutors say was in a drunken stupor when the family's German Shepherd mauled her 2-year-old son Aaron to death, taking off his nose and the left side of his face. On a Saturday morning in July of last year, prosecutors say Carlson was asleep on a couch in the living room of her Tierra Santa home. They say she was still drunk from a night of drinking with a friend. Little did she know that 2-year-old Aaron and her 3 other kids were upstairs with Zeus, the family dog who was supposed to be locked up. The black German Shepherd attacked the tyke, mauling him to death. Prosecutors say Carlson was so out of it, she didn't even take action when her daughter told her Aaron was hurt. Instead, a neighbor would be the one to find the fatally mauled little boy.
Although Ms. Carlson did not actively seek to inflict the unbelievable physical injuries on Aaron or to inflict the emotional injuries on her other children, she was an active participant in choosing not to provide a safe and secure environment for her young family.
During Carlson's sentencing hearing, family members told the court they blamed themselves for not detecting Carlson's depressive state, caused possibly by her Navy husband's deployment at the time of little Aaron's death. But Carlson would have nothing of it. In pleading guilty, she placed the blame squarely on herself and willingly accepted the fact many would hate her for life.
I do agree wholeheartedly with the prosecution. I can't deny that this is not my fault, and I don't want to. I failed as a mother, and I know that.
In the end, Carlson's willingness to accept responsibility for her actions may have spared her from going to prison. She was given 5 years probation instead. The judge acknowledging that more time away from her kids would make things worse for an already traumatized family.
But while this mother may have dodged the prison bullet, Judge Laura Hallgren said Carlson will no doubt be a lifelong prisoner to another master, guilt.
I have no doubt that she will be haunted by Aaron's death her entire life.
And that's putting it mildly.
Carlson's 3 kids were taken away from her after Aaron's death. She may be reunited with them in 30 days, which is when she'll have completed a year-long jail term. In the newsroom, John Soderman, KUSI News.
So incredibly sad, John, for everybody. What became of the family dog?
The dog was euthanized per the request of the family right after this tragedy happened, and we also learned that this dog may have been abused before they adopted this dog described as a stray.
All right, John. Thank you for the update tonight.